Hello, and welcome to Say It Naturally. If you've ever felt unsure about your pronunciation or hesitant about using your voice in English, you're in the right place. I'm Jenny. I'm an English pronunciation and neurolanguage coach. And in this podcast, I share insights, reflections, and simple ideas to help you feel more at ease, more confident, and more natural when you speak. And if you're a teacher, I'll also be sharing occasional teacher's notes you can take into your classroom. I'm really glad you're here. Have you ever been corrected in a language and felt yourself shrink slightly? Or perhaps you've noticed how your voice changes when you feel nervous. It becomes tighter, quieter, less certain. Language learning is not just intellectual, it's emotional. Many of us carry memories from past learning experiences, moments where we felt judged or embarrassed or just unsure of ourselves. And even when those moments are small, they can stay with us because our brains are always trying to protect us. When the brain senses threat, even something as subtle as the fear of making a mistake, it shifts into a protective state. And in that state, learning becomes harder. It becomes harder to hear clearly, harder to experiment, harder to speak freely. And this is especially true with pronunciation. Because pronunciation isn't just about knowing something, it's about allowing your body to do something new. It involves breath, movement, rhythm, and coordination. And all of these systems work best together when the brain feels safe. And this is the understanding at the heart of neurolanguage coaching. Neurolanguage coaching brings together insights from neuroscience and coaching to support language learning in a way that works with the brain rather than against it. It recognizes that learning happens most effectively when the brain feels calm, curious, and supported. Rather than relying only on correction, neurolanguage coaching focuses on building awareness because awareness creates choice. For example, instead of immediately telling someone that something is wrong, we might first invite them to notice what they're doing. We could ask, "How did that feel?" Or, "What did you notice when you say it this way?" This helps the learner become an active participant in their own learning. They're not being fixed, they're developing understanding. And something important happens when learners feel safe in this way. Their breathing becomes more regular, muscles more relaxed, and the voice becomes steadier. Clarity becomes easier. When we feel stressed, the opposite happens. Our breath becomes shallow, our speech becomes tighter, and it becomes harder to access the natural rhythm of the language. Neurolanguage coaching helps create the conditions where change can happen more naturally. It doesn't remove challenge, but it removes unnecessary pressure. It allows learners to explore rather than perform. And this is something that has deepened my own work. It's helped me understand that supporting pronunciation isn't just about teaching sounds. It's about supporting the person who's producing those sounds. It's about helping people feel safe enough to use their own voice. Because pronunciation improves most effectively not through pressure, but through safety, awareness, and trust. And if you're a teacher, I'd like to share a short teacher's note here, something you can take directly into your classroom. When it comes to pronunciation, how you respond is just as important as what you teach. If a learner makes a mistake and you immediately correct it, they may improve in that moment. But if they feel embarrassed or tense, their progress may slow down over time. Instead, try building awareness before correction. You might ask, "What did you notice there?" Or, "Did that feel clear to you?" This small pause gives learners space to reflect. It helps them become more independent and more attuned to their own speech. This shifts our focus on our language from what's right or wrong to exploring the possibilities. These small changes reduce pressure that we all put on ourselves, and it increases the safety in that learning environment. And when our learners feel safe, they breathe more steadily, they experiment more freely, and their pronunciation develops more naturally. You don't need to remove challenge from your classroom, but you can remove unnecessary tension, and that makes a powerful difference. So, the key thing to remember is this: pronunciation improves not through pressure, but through safety and awareness. And next time, we will turn the focus towards you, your well being, your mindset, focusing on your relationship with your own voice. We'll explore why your voice matters more than you might. We'll explore why your voice matters more than you might realize, and how self-doubt can be softened rather than fought. Thank you for listening today. I hope something in this episode gave you a little more ease or a new way of thinking about your voice. And if you'd like more support with your own pronunciation or confidence, you can find me at excellenceinenglisheducation.com. I work with learners and teachers who want to feel more comfortable and natural in their spoken English. There'll be a new episode of Say It Naturally next week, and I'd love for you to join me again. Until then, take care of yourself and your voice.